Hello and welcome to the Tramway in Pembrokeshire. The Tramway itself is the name of a short route from Stepaside to Saundersfoot via Wiseman's Bridge in Pembrokeshire. I start a little further east on the NCN4 or the Celtic Way at Amroth. Looking at the map, you can see we start out at the east edge of Amroth. We head west along the Celtic Route or Route 4 to Wiseman's Bridge. Once at Wiseman's Bridge, we take a short detour to Stepaside, later returning to Wiseman's Bridge, then we continue along the Seafront and pass the disused railway tunnels. Eventually I reach the Strand, which heads into the village of Saundersfoot. We finish our journey at the harbour. The day I shot the video I was riding solo. I had plotted the route as a last minute ride when we had spent a week in Pembrokeshire mid-2015. Sarah dropped me off and then took Doogie off to see what they could find in Saundersfoot. Riding along the front at Amroth was very pleasant, traffic was minimal and the scenery was great. As you exit Amroth, you are given a parting gift, a nice climb. Take it easy and it's not too much trouble. Keep a lookout for a left turn onto Cliff Road. It will be signposted as though it's a walk. The road itself is signposted as a dead end. However, once you reach the top, there's a gate that will take you through onto a multi-use path. We're still climbing at this point, however it's much easier than the initial climb out of Amroth. The views to your left here are great, however the camera couldn't quite see over the hedgerow. We're just about to reach the highest point of today's ride, and then we have a much easier downhill. I think I just have to mention again that the views to the left are fantastic at this point. The gate we're approaching now takes us back out onto the road. It's a very quiet area and it can be a fast downhill for you. It takes us down to Wiseman's Bridge. Watch out for this giveaway as you join a larger road. And here we are entering Wiseman's Bridge. The beach here was used for the D-Day landing rehearsals in 1944. As I exit Wiseman's Bridge, I'm looking to my right for a path heading towards Stepaside. Oh, here it is. After heading right, we get to ride along a quiet tree-lined lane until we join another traffic-free path to Stepaside Ironworks. As you can see, the signage has had better days. As you can see, the paths on this part of the route are very well surfaced. The route rejoins another quiet road, just before it turns left into the old ironworks. So here we are at the Stepaside Ironworks in Colliery. The Pembrokeshire Coal and Ironwork Company opened the ironworks in 1849. The ore was obtained largely from levels driven into the cliffs between Saundersfoot and Amroth, and then transported by the branch line of the Saundersfoot Railway, which also carried pig iron to Saundersfoot for export. The ride from here will trace the route of the pig iron from Stepaside down to Saundersfoot, through the old railway tunnels and terminating at the harbour. It's such a pleasant, relaxing route that I am hoping my experience isn't a typical one. I saw hardly any other cyclists on the trail until I got into Saundersfoot itself, and then maybe only spotted two. As we approach the seafront at Wiseman's Bridge again, we can see that there's a traffic-free multi-use path heading along the coast. Once again, there's some fantastic views to the left, but this time the camera can actually pick them up. Here I am approaching the first tunnel. As you can see, there's an advisory for cyclists to dismount. This is due to the low ceilings and the uneven surfaces. If it's busy, I would recommend you do this. We get a little bit of daylight before entering the second and much shorter tunnel. The exit of the third and final tunnel takes us out onto the Strand. This road leads us into Saundersfoot and then to the harbour. So while I take a quiet ride around the harbour looking for Sarah and Dougie, let's get on with some scores. The time taken for this route will be 1 to 2 hours depending how long you stop for lunch. I awarded this particular trail 2 wheels out of 5. For the distance I awarded this trail only 1 wheel out of 5 as it's only 6 miles. If you were to make the return journey it may push a 2. The terrain I gave a score of 2 wheels out of 5. This was due to the steep hill climb leaving Amroth and the fast road descent following it. We gave technical difficulty 1 wheel out of 5. There's nothing too technical here and basic bike handling skills will see you through with flying colours. The route is very enjoyable, the paths are generally well surfaced and the terrain is not so difficult for anyone with previous cycling experience. There are many fantastic land and seascapes to take in along the route. There are plenty of places to grab food in Saundersfoot before you complete the return journey or get picked up. If you are down in Pembrokeshire and fancy a short relaxing ride then this one could be for you. Overall we gave this route a score of 3 wheels out of 5. If you have any questions you can use the comment section below. Did you enjoy the video? If so, please feel free to like or share. Want to see more of the cycle routes we do? Then please subscribe. If you would like to see another video straight away, then there's 3 on the screen for you now. The Brunel Trail, Sherwood Pines Blue Route and the Blackamoor Cross Country Route. Thanks for watching and until next time, stay safe on those trails.